Hello, welcome to Ramble. Pretty sure this is Ramble 2 officially. We're gonna be killing some green dragons today, working on the prayer grind. Just talking a little bit about plans, going for max, and what we're doing after. So we're pretty close at the moment. It's the 19th of May, 2021. I'm planning on being maxed by the end of the month. So we're only 7 levels off, but obviously a majority of that time is like agility and rune crafting. It's probably about 40 hours combined, maybe closer to 50. Prayer, we're only about 1,000 dragons off having 99 banked, so we're pretty much done with that already. And then obviously woodcutting and fire making, pretty easy skills. But yeah, I've been going hard since about the middle of last month. If you go look at my temple from about mid-April till now of 2021, you can see I've just kind of been going on a pretty solid pace for a little while now. Just kind of got the motivation to max, like being so close, about 2250-ish area. It's like, okay, it's time to kind of put it in gear. Time to go. But I have quite a bit of plans after max. They're right here. So in my last ramble, I know I talked about my plans on how I was gonna get to max, and I pretty much stuck to it. I did a little sepulcher with agility, a lot of 2 tick-teaks and AFK redwoods instead of just Celioseps for prayer. Yeah, I did mahogany homes and then cape racks all the way. I think I did about 3 mil XP at mahogany homes. Yeah, it was. Do not recommend. Mahogany homes is definitely not my favorite content. It's like 225k an hour is what I was consistently pulling, and I was trying to go pretty hard on it. Had to end up buying a little bit of gold for smithing. It didn't exactly crest the 1k volcano that I was wanting to get to. I think I stopped at like 940 something because you just couldn't find teams except for the mass world, and the mass world just wasn't even worth it in general. Yeah, but about the end of April ish is when I stopped slaying, really, and that's kind of when I started actually going hard for max, because I'd usually log in. If I didn't want to do my task, I'd go skill, and then we'll go tutorial skip, see if we can get a better task, and then end up doing a little bit of Slayer here and there every day. But as soon as I stopped doing Slayer, I just started going hard on the XP every day. So yeah, it's been pretty sharp incline on my temple. I'll link my temple page down below so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. But it's been good. But okay, so moving on from pre-max to post-max. That's what I wanted to make this ramble for, is to kind of lay out what my plans are post-max, since we're about to hit that, and then I'll revisit this around the end of the summer and kind of see what we've done, see where we're at, what we've achieved. Okay, so post-max. I've got a lot of like little goals to kind of just track and things I want to get done. Work on obtaining items required for master clues. So this is like Bryophyta staff, stuff from hard clues, the Bandos plate body, Bandos, is it not Bandos? Zami full helm. I already have a BGS and Bandos boots. I need the ZGS from Zami. That's a clue step. And then I need I think there's one other thing I'm missing. Oh, Black Dragon Mask. I actually just got that the other day. Been doing hard clues while doing green dragons. So that's been nice. Flared trousers from Easy Clues. Just wanting to acquire most of the items needed for Masters so I can start going for the Bloodhound after Max. You know, doing the Masters, grinding those out, high level PVM. Just want to be able to obtain a Master and not have to worry about it, basically. Just like, oh yeah, let's go do the Master real quick. Not, oh, let's hope we don't get a step that we can't do. Because that's kind of disappointing, you know. Just feels like you're letting a Master Clue go to waste almost. But yeah, so work on obtaining the Master Clue required items this summer. And then our other new goals, one pet. This is not a guaranteed pet, so like I don't want Chompy Chick. I don't even really want Chaos Ellie, stuff like that. I want to get like an actual boss pet. That'd be really nice. 500 hit 500 Chambers KC, which when I set this, that was like 250 away. I didn't think I was going to do much Chambers, but I've actually been teaching a handful of people solos, and then my CC did a learner week. So I helped out with that for about a week and got like 50 KC in a week, and then I've been teaching solos, so I've been showing people some stuff. So I'm at about 400 now, so I'll probably raise that to like 600. Try and hit like 600 Cox KC this summer. Hopefully snag a couple new uniques. When the new Vire spell comes out, I'm planning on going straight for 15 mil thieving at the Vire, so that'll be about 1.5, 2 mil thieving XP. Somewhere in between those two numbers. Hoping to get blood shards for when Fusanius Nightmare comes out. I don't think blood shards will be required for Fusanius, but I think it will make it a lot more chill, and there's really nowhere else in the game currently besides maybe Cerberus that I would even use a Blood Fury. Maybe really chill for Mass Chambers, but you don't need it. So there's just nowhere else in the game that you really need it, per se. So might as well collect them up, use them at Fusanius, get maybe 2-3 kill trips. It'll be really nice to lock down a world when that comes out, if it's not instanced, which I really hope it is, but we just don't know. I had Nightmare KC on here. Let me just... So I'm at 262 Nightmare KC at the moment, and I have the helm. I did some duos with a buddy, and I ended up pulling the helm on about, I think I pulled it around 200 KC. But pulling another piece of Inquisitors or the Mace after Fusanius comes out, that'll be a big goal. Just try and get back in there, play with the content. I really like the pet transmog that they're working with, so I think that'll be something nice to go for. And with that, tied into that, is finishing Tob. So I'm only like 360 KC, and I'm only missing Scythe and Pet. So I'm pretty lucky at the moment. But I'd like to keep it rolling and maybe try and get up to about 500 top KC, see if I can finish pre-500. It'd be really nice to get the Scythe for when Fusanius comes out. We don't have to use a bludgeon. Don't have to worry about those things. But yeah, finishing Tob would be really nice. And then I am planning on... Aiza has been talking about it for months now. This mystical wilderness update that supposedly is gonna... It's PVM wilderness update, not even PvP wilderness update. But I think they're changing up some of the drop tables for things, and one of those things they're changing is revs again. I think they're fixing revs. Not obviously as good as they used to be, but I think they'll be better than they are now, and hopefully it's just the uniques and not the actual loot they drop, because I do want a crossbow or a mace on this account. Those are amazing weapons to have, and I do want one. I'm at about 6k KC at the moment with a necklace or an amulet of avarice only. So picking up a weapon would be really nice. So I have plans to go back there after those changes pass. Obviously, whether it's worth it or not, or whether it changes anything, I'm just waiting for those to come in case it does affect that. It won't affect whether I go or not, but we might as well wait and see if there's an update coming out. I'm going to get up to 500 Corp KC, hopefully. I think I'm at about 250-ish right now. Yeah, 246. So we have an arcane finished. So we'll see. We'll see where 500 puts us. See if we can get lucky, snipe another sigil. If not, it's okay. You know, we're already spooned on the freaking arcane. Not really asking for anything else. Just out there looking. But yeah, sprinkle luck kind of all around the game. Go hard for PVM summer. I got a buddy who I know is going to want to grind the BA pet this summer, so I will probably be helping him out with that. Trying to get that myself. So potentially we could pull that as well this summer. But there's lots to look forward to. Tob hard mode is coming out. Fusanius Nightmare. I know that the HLC, high level PVM, PVM community has been bitching and moaning for content for what feels like years. They've just kind of missed the mark on the last few PVM quote updates. They just didn't really Nightmare didn't really scratch the itch. They had the temporary Fusanius out for a little while. That helped, but then they obviously took it away. They're just Raids 3 hasn't come out, and so people were just wondering, like, well, what are we waiting for? What is the content that is coming? And it's hard because the team obviously wants to keep things secret, wants everything to be a surprise. They don't want to spoil, you know what I mean? They don't want you to know everything that's coming out before it comes out. They want it to have some kind of veil of mystery. But yeah, we've already gone 13 minutes, dang. But yeah, so the community's been bitching for content, and so they weren't even planning Fusanius or Tob hard mode, but they decided that shit, people are bitching, people are leaving the game, people are going to RS3. We gotta pump some content out. So they rerouted their plans for the year and are obviously doing those. So it's very exciting. There's a lot of content to look forward to, especially on a newly maxed iron. Don't only have the pressure to go do skills that I don't want to do that take up time in my day. I can just do what I want to do. Like, I'm still going to be skilling. Like, I'm planning on doing the 15 mil thieving at Vires. I'm planning on going for the Winter Todd pet. Things like that, because I'm wanting to stack up burnt pages for hopefully one day when I finish Nightmare and I have a Harm Orb. I could take that around and use that wherever I feel like it. I've already got a full tome plus, like, 250 pages in the bank, and I'm only 98 fire making, so we're looking half decent right now already. But yeah, so I wanted to record this just as a little bookmark for our pre-max. Let people kind of know where we're at and where we're planning on going for this summer. So I hope you enjoyed. We will see you in the next one probably at the end of the summer.